Now in this video, you're going to learn how to call your leads and automatically connect with them at hello rather than rejecting you and hanging up the phone on you. Now the average salesperson believes that because someone has responded to an ad, that surely they must be really interested in their company or their products or solutions. So when they call back their leads, they go into full gear presentation mode, their pitch, when the other person asks them what it's all about. They start trying to convince their potential customer by presenting how wonderful they are, how wonderful their company is, and how great their products and services are. Let's take a look at the script here. It might look something like this. Hi, is Julie there? Prospect responds, yeah, my name is John Gray. I'm with XYZ Company, and I noticed you were on our website interested in our services, so I'm calling you back. Now, the potential client will say something like, yeah, can you tell me more about, well, what this is all about? Let's say that you sell staffing services, for example. Then the salesperson will start off by saying, well, yes, well, with our product, ZYM software, we have a unique way to actually help you get your ideal employee and look at the demographics of what you're looking for when you hire someone. Now, this product has been named the #1 product of the year in our industry, and we're so excited to share it with you. It also does. Notice the salesperson doesn't even ask the prospect if they even need better employees, or even looking to change their situation. He doesn't even find out if they have any problems at all. He just assumes because they responded to his company's ad that they must be looking for his software. Typically, what happens at the end of this type of conversation? The potential client says something like, great, it looks good. Can you send me some information about this and I'll get back to you in a few weeks? Do you notice that 9 out of 10 people who say that to you never get back to you? Then you do what? Then you start chasing them, right? Calling, texting, emailing. And when you chase them, calling them every day, emailing them, texting, how successful are you at them buying your solution? Or they say, well, how much is this software? And you tell them, and then they do what? Well, I'm not sure we have the budget for this right now. If you call me back in 6 months, we might. So you then call them back in 6 months and you keep getting their voicemail. Does this ever happen to you? You see, the 7-figure salesperson, instead of attempting to convince and persuade your potential client by telling them how wonderful you are, or how great your company is, or you have the best pricing or the best product, the 7-figure salesperson interviews them. Find out what they're looking for and why they're looking for it, more importantly, to see if you can help them. Remember, the 7-figure mindset, which is the new model of selling, is to detach yourself from the expectations of making the sale. Detach yourself. And instead, focus on whether there's a sale to be made in the first place. Now, here's a 7-figure effective conversation connecting question to start the sales process for you. Suppose somebody calls you from your company's advertisement and asks, I'm calling about your ad I saw online. Could you tell me what this is all about? You would reply by saying, I'd be happy to. And before I go into what we do, I should probably ask you, what was it about the ad that attracted your attention? Now, why would you ask them this question? First, they will tell you why it attracted their attention, but more importantly, they tell themselves why they were interested in the ad. And when people tell themselves why they responded to the ad, it reminds them why they were interested in the first place. And the first parts of them persuading themselves are started right here at this connecting question. Second, now you have some signs on the signpost as to why they're actually calling. You start to see a picture of why they've called. After they tell you why they responded to the ad, you will then say, and let's take a look at the script, Mr. Jones, was there anything else that attracted your attention? And many times they're going to tell you more reasons why they responded. You're now getting a picture to work with. You will then ask, let's look at the script, do you know what you're looking for? And then a simple background question depending on what you sell. Give me an example. Let's say you sell life insurance. You could say something like this. Sally, tell me, what life insurance policy do you have now? Or what company do you use for your life insurance policy? Okay. And how long have you been with that company? Interesting. I'm curious, what type of policy do you have with them? We first have to know what their present situation is, and do they have problems, and what's causing those problems, and most importantly, how it's affecting them, which is emotion, before we can offer our solution to see if we can help them. Now, this is what a 7-figure salesperson asks. I want to thank you for watching this video about how to call your leads and automatically connect with them at hello rather than rejecting you and hanging the phone up on you. Now, in the next video, you're going to learn how to call leads from a lead list or generic lead provider. You're going to learn how to instantly connect with every lead that you call and ask them 3 connecting questions that will automatically attract them to you like a magnet.